Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Saturday, 12th of November 2022. This 12th of November is celebrated as World Pneumonia Day, whose aim is to raise the awareness about pneumonia and its prevention. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper The Hindu states that center silence on judicial posting condemnable Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said there were enough checks and balances in the current collegium system of judicial appointments. The newspaper The Hindu states that Conference of Party 27, Biden says every nation should step up in cutting emissions. United States President Joe Biden speaks at the Conference of Party 27 United Nations Climate Summit on November 11 yesterday at Sharm el Sheikh, Egypt. Indian Express newspaper states that explain delay in appointment of judges Supreme Court to the government. As the second most senior judge of Supreme Court, Justice Kaul is also a part of a collegium headed by the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud. Remember the name. D.Y. Chandrachud is very important. Let's go ahead and explain. Indian Express newspaper states that Biden apologizes for United States pull out from Paris Agreement under the Trump no breakthrough on loss and damage talks pushed to ministerial meets. The European Union, which is in favor of addressing loss and damage through the existing financial architectures, said any breakthrough on this issue was expected only during the ministerial meeting next week. Hindustan Times states that India can be as much Russian oil. India can buy as much Russian oil as it wants outside price cap, says United States. The United States is happy for India to continue buying as much Russian oil as it wants, including at the prices above G7 imposed price cap mechanism. If its stress a clear of Western insurance, finance, and maritime services are bound by the cap, U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said on yesterday. Hindustan Times newspaper also states that Hinduja brothers, Indian billionaires on United Kingdom rich list and bitter family feud. India's billionaire Hinduja family has agreed a worldwide truce in a long feud after a legal battle over the future of its global business empires. A London court ruling published on Friday yesterday showed. Some national news, including Prime Minister unveils logo theme website of India's G20 presidency beginning from December 1st. Air Force chiefs of India and France fly as part of ex-Gorda 7th in Jodhpur aircraft Marshal V.R. Chaudhry and General Stephen. Conference of Party 27 India joins five-nation Mangrove Alliance for Climate (MAC) in Egypt. Some economy news, including Reserve Bank of India. India's foreign reserves drops by $1.09 billion to stand and $529.99 billion. European Union warns of difficult months as a Eurozone faces a recession. Industrial output grows 3.1% in September. Some world news, including Joe Biden tightens the methane emissions rule aimed to push for more oil. Ukrainian troops met with the Joe Kherson as Russia abandons its biggest prize. Nabila Sayed, Indian American, to become a youngest lawmaker in Illinois, who is a hijab-wearing Muslim woman and won the United States midterm election seat in Illinois' lower house. At last, there is news from Science and Technology. U.S. blocks more than 1,000 solar shipments over Chinese about labor concerns. Emissions from fossil fuels to hit an all-time high 2022. Carbon dioxide emissions from it, the main driver of climate change. At last, there is a famous quotation by a famous English playwright, poet, and also an actor known as William Shakespeare. He states that a fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man know himself to be a fool. Okay, thank you.